Hi everyone, I'm Daniela and today we're making Torta Di Noci. My nonna often used nuts instead of flour in her bakes, and this Calabrian recipe is no different. It only takes 3 ingredients and it's really simple to make. So let's get started.
We'll start by toasting our walnuts. You'll need 340 grams or 12 ounces of walnut halves. If you're using walnut halves, that works out to about 3.5 cups.
Preheat your oven to 175 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit.
These are going to toast in the oven for 10 minutes.
This step is optional, but it adds a really nice, deep, nutty flavor to the cake.
While the walnuts are toasting, line a 9-inch springform pan. I like to leave the edges overhanging so that it's really easy to pull the cake out afterwards. Set that aside while we prepare the rest of our cake. Pour your toasted walnuts into a food processor. Alternatively, you could do this by bashing your walnuts, but you want to try and make them very fine. Make sure you're using the pulse feature on your food processor so that the walnuts don't become walnut butter. You're looking for a very fine ground consistency. Just make sure you haven't got any large walnuts in there. Pop your walnuts into a bowl and set them aside for now. Separate 4 eggs. I find my hands are the best tool for the job. A good tip if you get any egg yolk or shell into your egg white is to use one of the discarded eggshells to pull it out. It will naturally attract to the inner lining of the eggshell. You want to make sure there are no bits of egg yolk in your egg white or they won't whip up. Start whisking your yolks. We're looking for these to double in size. While the egg yolks are whisking, add in 1 cup 200 grams of sugar. This needs another minute or so. You want to try and get all of those sugar granules to start to dissolve, and the mixture should be light and ribbony. Look how much smoother those egg yolks are. Set them back to a low speed and slowly start adding in your ground walnuts. This mixture might feel quite dense at the moment, but we're going to lighten it up with the egg white. Whisk your egg whites on high speed until they have stiff peaks. You can see the peaks standing straight up in the bowl. Start by adding in 1/3 of your egg whites into the walnut mix. These are the sacrificial egg whites. We'll lose all of the volume that we just whipped into them, but they'll lighten the mixture so that the rest of the egg whites get folded in nice and gently. Don't worry about being gentle here, just go for it. Once that's completely combined, add in the rest of your egg whites and slowly start to fold them in. Pull your spatula down the middle of the batter and scrape it around the outer side of the bowl, continuing to do this and turning the bowl as you work. This will gently incorporate the egg whites into the rest of your mixture. Continue folding until you see no more little white bits and all of the walnut mixture has been gently incorporated into the egg whites. The mixture will seem a lot lighter at this stage. Pour the mixture into your springform pan that you lined earlier. Gently spread it out so that it reaches the edges. Do not bang this down on the counter. We don't want to lose any of that air. And into the oven.
This cake only takes about 30 to 35 minutes to bake. You'll know it's ready when it doesn't jiggle in the center.
You want to let this cool completely before removing it from the tin. If you're worried about splitting or the sides sticking, grab a knife and run it around the edge of your cake. And because we left those sides on the parchment, you can easily peel the parchment away from the bottom of your cake. Dust the whole thing with powdered sugar and a few walnut halves.
And if you're looking for something with a little bit more chocolate, you need to try my torta caprese. Make sure to subscribe because I come out with a new video every week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.